Daily Wire's Michael Knowles says JoJo Siwa dating Big Brother co-star proves LGBTQ plus is fading, no longer a lesbian. Speaking of the LGBT, it is not just the T that is fading from the public square. After decades of non-stop lavender propaganda, pride parades are getting cancelled for a lack of attendance, lack of interest. JoJo Siwa is no longer a lesbian. Nature is healing. That's great. Divorce rates are about the lowest they've been in 40 years. Young women are increasingly rejecting the corporate rat race, the widget factory, and to the horror of the feminists, they are aspiring to be wives. It's kind of funny. This radical change in ideology has actually caused us to come up with a new term. Do you know the term I'm talking about? Tradwife. Look at all the aspiring tradwives. This is great. Fine. I'll kill him fast and fast. Can't see what's happening because my wife can't get away. We tried to redefine marriage, the fundamental political institution, the most basic human relationship. We tried to blow it up and turn it into something else. We even had the temerity to try and erase God. None of it has worked out very well. The reason it hasn't worked is not for lack of trying. The reason it hasn't worked is that we followed all of those ideas to their logical conclusions, and the conclusions made us miserable. They're making the argument that JoJo Siwa is somewhat a lesbian. She just likes the term queer more, and she felt pressure to define her sexuality at a young age. So in April, she backtracked and said she no longer identifies as a lesbian, but she prefers the term queer. But in June, she went public with her relationship with a man. Chris Hughes, the former Love Island contestant, Chris Hughes, they met on Celebrity Big Brother. We can do this right now. Oops. No, I don't want to silence. Are you serious? Come on. Yeah. So she was gay in April, and then she became straight in June. Would that even be true? The T and the G sort of go together. Transgender and gay. I think. If you think you're trans at a very young age, the chances of that being not the case are extremely high, and you will most likely desist. I guess it's the same thing with being gay. If you want to, perceive yourself as gay or identify as gay, there's a high chance that you're gonna figure out that, hey, this isn't who I am. I like this gender. He said it in the very beginning. Nature is healing. I don't want to be that guy, but naturally, men want to date women. Naturally, women want to date men. Naturally, men and women want to bang. And I don't know what goes through a gay person's mind, but I can only imagine, they're identifying as gay, they think they're gay, and then they go through the actual, homosexual act, and then it's like, wait a minute, something is clicking here. I don't like this. I don't want this anymore. That's just the way it is. You know what's right and you know what's wrong. Whoops. It sort of just goes deeper than just physical attractiveness and you want to just bang a really hot chick if you're a guy. The end goal is to get married and start a family. For heterosexual couples anyway. Because if you're a heterosexual couple, a man and a woman, you can actually start a family. If you're a gay couple, you cannot ever really start a family. You're just helping out with someone else's. And again, I don't mean to say this in a homophobic or hurtful way. That's just the truth. You got to be able to have a child in order to be able to, God, oh no way, I gotta go, I don't want to, oh my God, no way. The ability to have the child makes it your child, and therefore your family. And, by the way, I'm looking for a trad wife. I'll make you a deal. If I can solo this 40 elite, whoever watches this phone number and happens to be female, whoever watches this video and happens to be female, has to give me their phone number, okay? Here I go. Fire blast. Oh, I think I'm gonna do this. No way. Yes. Okay, females. Text my number at 978-654-0296. I did it. I completed the challenge. I beat the 40 elite. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.